All right, ladies and gentlemen. So it appears that Xbox's strategy is now starting to unfold and materialize. When they were working around trying to acquire Activision Blizzard, there was a lot of conversations as to if this was actually a worthwhile venture. There were all kinds of objections, but those who were kind of watching the parameters, basically, what were they buying? Why were they buying it? What was the position of what they were buying in the market in terms of a competitive perspective? If you were taking notes of all of these things, you probably are not going to be surprised. Also, knowing exactly how Call of Duty rolls is also not going to surprise you. This is the Steam top seller list right now as of as of the 9th, of June 2024. And this game, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, is now in the top seller list on Steam. Now, this is going to shift back and forth. The game does not come out all the way till November, so you're going to see movement. However, this is going to be basically something that you should constantly expect with a Call of Duty game. But here's where it's very important. Call of Duty is a very important franchise, has always been a very important franchise for the two console manufacturers out of the three, and that is PlayStation and Xbox. All of this while, before the acquisition, PlayStation made at least $800 million every year from Call of Duty. This revelation made it even much more pertinent and even much more, in a sense, apparent as to why the former Sony boss flew all over the world to try to talk to regulators about possibly not allowing the Activision Blizzard acquisition by Microsoft. This $800 million, golden goose for PlayStation was about to get acquired by their direct competitor. And not only was it going to be acquired by the direct competitor, it was going to be flambéed and served up on a platter for the Game Pass users. So basically the subscribers that are actually there in the Microsoft ecosystem. Not only are they Xbox owners, they're also PC owners as well. This game, as much as it's going to sell well on Steam, it's also going to bring in subscribers who are not necessarily ready to spend $70 on another Call of Duty game. Myself included, I have not owned a Call of Duty game since Advanced Warfare. Do you know how long ago that was? I'm not a multiplayer Call of Duty player. I like to play the campaign. I like the engagement. I like how intense it is for a few short hours and I'm done with it and I'm out. That's how I play Call of Duty. So that's going to give a lot of people the time to experience it. And potentially some people might dive in and engage in the PvP area and the live service aspect of it. But this is where it's very important. Seeing how this response to the game is basically taking shape now makes it more apparent for anybody who may have thought that the acquisition of Call of Duty was just a small event, for them to now know that this is actually a big, huge aspect with regard to the gaming industry. I mean, if we really wanted to go ahead and be very, very objective about this, we'll remember, and as much as the information that we got then were information pieces that were not attained properly, but when Insomniac got hacked and we saw Sony basically declare that based on the acquisition of Activision and Game Pass and Microsoft's capability to deliver on subscription, cloud, and other platforms and PC, that their pillars were outdated and behind the competition. So basically, they're going to be making 30% off of Call of Duty with nothing extra. They're not going to be able to get exclusive double XP or exclusive maps. All of that is now gone. Xbox now controls this, and so every PlayStation console that is out there is now a farm for basically 70% of every single sales of Call of Duty Black Ops 6, which is majorly going to be played by PC and PlayStation players just based on the sheer numbers. Pay attention to the market. We're about to see things change, and I think consumers are going to be the benefactors of it. There's Game Pass for the people who don't necessarily want to pay the full price, and then there's also the option to pay the full price as well. This is a good thing for the gamer who wants to engage in this based on their financial position. Thanks for watching the video. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Appreciate you guys' time and audience. Hopefully we'll talk pretty soon in another one. Peace out.